We used to live together, so every morning when I wake up and I don't see her next to me is when I miss her the most.
当然每天都很想她，我们同居了几乎半年了，所以现在我一个人在这里的时候都觉得很孤单。
一番寂しいと思うとき、もちろんこの毎日ですね。毎日ビデオ電話で話はしてるんですけども、で毎晩夜寝る時も一緒におやすみって言って、たまにこう起きた瞬間にまだ繋がってる時もあって、その時すごいお互い幸せな気持ちになりますね。とにかくもう毎日寂しい気持ちでいっぱいです。
But it was especially hard this summer because I used to be able to just travel over in Taiwan. I was actually free and could have gone if it wasn't for the closed borders. So that was super hard to have all this free time on my hand and not be able to go and see my girlfriend. Really just care about seeing my girlfriend.
我哋係喺舊年就已經訂咗婚㗎啦，咁就本身2月份要結束呢個遠距離，但係就因為爭張結婚證書嘅關係，我冇辦法可以喺香港辦到呢個依親居留入境。我哋只係想團聚，我真的很想他。
Pandemic has affected our relationship a lot because we didn't expect to be apart for this long and we didn't plan for it. Fortunately, we still talk often and we're very close. I do feel like our lives are still on hold.
一個喺我哋生月嘅時候就係提白宴嘅，之後就7個月冇得見，日日都傾電話安慰對方，支持對方，但係冇一個日期嘅一直等落去，真係有時會覺得好辛苦嘅。而且我哋跨國同性伴侶而家仲未消化完成，暫時冇得結婚。
Generally speaking, every single day, but the toughest times are the times where she's really sad and I cannot comfort her enough through a phone screen. And I just want to be there. I cannot bear to see her crying.
When I miss my girlfriend the most is when she had to do a surgery. She needed to stay in hospital for a couple of days, and I really want to be there for her support. But the only thing I could do was watch the picture that her father took for me.
It's very hard to be so uncertain when you will be able to see each other again. We can't plan any trips, we can't, we just wait in uncertainty for I don't know how long.
我们本来要准备的一个我们的家，也到了时间要去准备装潢了。这一段时间就只有他一个人，都是他自己一个人扛下來的，我沒辦法幫他什麼的忙。
我哋咧係喺日本留學嘅時候認識啦，咁咧喺拍拖滿3年之際咧，我哋就計劃今年咧就一齊辭去日本嘅工作，然後翻到台灣結婚同定居。咁但係由於疫情嘅影響啦，我哋嘅結婚計劃咧被擱置咗。
This summer I wanted to come back to Taiwan to see my girlfriend and her family in Hsinchu. I saved some time for us but actually all I want to now is to see her again after all this time.
여자친구랑 한국에서 살기 위해서 여자친구의 부모님께 인사를 먼저 드리고 한국에 데려가 같이 살겠다라고 허락을 받고 이야기를 하려고 합니다.
遠距離嘅伴侶簽證咧，等我哋即係喺有限度之下咧，都可以進行一啲計劃，而唔係好似而家咁，我哋都唔知下一步可以做啲乜嘢嘅。
We are willing to submit to all necessary safety regulations.
私たちは全ての適切な安全規制を快く 提出します。
其實我哋係非常之願意去配合台灣方面嘅相關規範嘅。
我很願意配合台灣的相關的規範，也很願意配合台灣的翻譯工作。
我妹是觀光客。